okay, I'm now locked in, I'm grinding, right? What would you like suggest for people that are trying to structure like their own like grind?
I just played the games, and my goal was to enjoy the journey. Like you have to, no matter what, even if you're just improving in CS, even if you join to do the challenge, no matter what, you enjoy the journey. The outcome will come. If you implement movement, it just makes you win. Just knowing that I am way better of a player than I was 4 weeks ago is the biggest win.
Hello, Mr. Odie. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Hello, how are you?
Hello, hello. So you just reached, or gained, I should say, I'm staring at your page. It's 447 elo, and you started at 2.1, and now you're around 2.6, correct?
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
All right. So it was a challenge, 26 days of the grind. I mean, to be fair, you played 120 matches, which is a shit ton. But how are you feeling, man? You can tell me again, like.
Good. In the beginning, I actually didn't play any matches like the first few days, which is the funny part. I grinded mostly after a few days of getting into the challenge.
All right. So you're obviously in the improvement camp for a while, and like when you saw the challenge, what were your thoughts? Like the challenge for everyone, but listening, is called Soldier Mode. It's 26 days, right? You have to commit to certain things. But what were your thoughts about like, okay, I'm gonna commit to a couple of weeks of doing the same things?
It was a good like test of accountability. Before that, I wouldn't really queue face it regularly, even though I wanted to grind Dilo. It was more of a burden for me.
Okay.
And seeing the challenge made me realize that, oh, this is something I can actually motivate me to grind face it. There's rewards at the end if I do good, and also there is some sort of goal towards the end to be the better version of yourself than you started.
Yeah.
So it was very good accountability.
Yeah, because
challenge.
I remember when you joined, your first like thing was you wrote that you want to take it to like team level of gameplay. Like you wanted to be a good team player, but you also wanted to improve on your own like grind elo and just become a better player, right?
Yes, indeed, yes.
So was this
and
like?
This was the personal part.
Yeah. So the challenge was personal part. Was there any hesitation, or you were just like jump straight into it and be like, okay, I'm doing this challenge for sure. Like let's try it.
Well, of course, there's some hesitation because there's a commitment you have to put in the challenge. You know you're committed for 3 weeks, and it was the hesitation was, okay, will I commit through this to the end? Do I have the time? Do I have the resources and all that to do it? So I decided yes, I could, and I committed. Yeah.
Okay. So could you quickly explain? I obviously know it because I've seen you, but like explain what you were doing over these 26 days to gain the 450 elo, which you did. Like, what was the routine then?
Well, first of all, daily accountability from the Soldier Mode challenge. I had to post daily my 25-minute warm-up DM session.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I had to do one self-demo review, one half, and go into detail, analyze my own gameplay, analyze my own weaknesses, and improve on that.
Mm-hmm.
And when I started feeling ready from doing this, I started queuing, and I had a set goal of matches a day. I actually had a plan of playing 3 games, taking a break, playing 3 more games, taking an even bigger break, and have it in blocks of 3 games.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, that's what I recommend as well. Like kinds of best of 3 format, you know, like you play 3 games and then you take a break, regardless of whether you win or lose.
Yes,
that's good. So you personally, were you like playing deathmatch before these games, after these games? What were you doing?
Well, first of all, before the challenge, I want to say that I never warm up. I would always go into games just raw, and it would be inconsistent, but I think my mechanics were pretty decent. But this challenge forced me to always have to daily do some warm up. Okay. And I would use it before the games just to get in the mood and in the aim.
Yeah. Okay, I get it. For me, like if you're committed to like 20-25 minutes of deathmatch, like you can use that both as warm up and practice at the same time. I talk about it in the latest mechanics section, where you can kind of combine warm up and practice if it's short, right? Obviously, you don't want to warm up for 2 hours. I mean, some people do, but for most people, it's too much. But also, you don't want to warm up for like a minute and then jump into the game. So 20 minutes, I feel like 15 to 25, 20 minutes is the sweet spot. Okay, so what was your experience with the Faceit matches? Obviously, you played 120 matches during 26 days. So, like, How were you using like the principles that I coached you on, like the improvement camp, like kind of structure around this?
Well, there's many factors to the games, how they went.
Yeah.
One important aspect was the mentality and how to deal with the games. The games when I played them, like in the beginning, since they felt more like okay, elo gain, elo loss, that's what matters. They were affecting mentally, like the losses were harsher than the wins. But eventually, I realized, okay, I have a set block of 3 games to play. You've also suggested the best of 3 method, which is I got inspired by that. I just played the games, and my goal was to play the best CS I could. That was my goal. That wasn't. I didn't care about the win or loss. I just cared about playing the best CS I can in that match.
Yeah.
I utilized the mechanics. The mechanic space you had before was very good. The one now it's infinitely better. I've actually been using the one now, and it's helped a lot in duels. I practiced on a lot of the concepts you had in the mechanics training.
Was there
during
like
those
one?
days.
Was there like one specific thing like during this deathmatch you were focusing on? You obviously playing deathmatch every day, right? So like,
Yes,
was
yes.
there like one biggest thing you changed in where you peak or maybe where you hold or anything?
Yes, the 2 things. First of all, the distinction of stopping, like move, stop, aim, shoot. I mostly started doing move, aim, then like aim and stop at the same time and shoot. Like you have a video now on peeking in the mechanics training where you peek, we wide swing basically. You aim your crosshair at the enemy, then you stop and then you shoot.
Yeah.
That was a big change that actually helped a lot. And the other one was always moving, whether you're spraying, bursting, move, stop, burst, move again, stop, burst, like never being static.
Yeah. I mean,
Those 2 helped a ton.
it was always like kind of a meta in CS, right? Like obviously nobody wanted to stay
Yeah.
static, but in CS2 it's even crazier, right? In CS2, you can't get away with stopping for long anymore or standing still. There's just no chance for you. So yeah, we gotta kind of adapt to the game. I mean,
No, but that's the thing, because in CSGO you'd get away with it a lot of times. In
Yeah.
this game, if you implement movement, it just makes you win duels you never imagined you can win before. It makes the opponents miss somehow. It's very useful, especially holding and moving. That's
yeah, holding and moving
very
also
beneficial.
is also big, right? Just moving left and
Yeah,
right.
it's very beneficial.
Cool. Okay, so
And it's very satisfying to get a kill while moving, holding, and then like you
because
AD.
yeah, because on their screen it looks like you're moving still. Like yeah, it does, and then people are like, oh, it's shooting and moving, CS2 thing, you know, but not really. Like you actually counter strafing.
No,
Cool.
there's skill to it. It's not like a noob thing to just move. Yeah, there's a lot of skill in it.
Okay, was there anything you struggled with that you would maybe like someone trying to grind up elo, right? Someone's committing to their own challenge. Maybe someone wants to like, okay, I'm now locked in, I'm grinding, right? What would you like suggest for people that are trying to structure like their own like grind? You know, like would you suggest the same practice? Would you add something, remove something? What would you tell someone who's not in the improvement camp and wants to like kind of structure their approach to, okay, I'm gonna grind this month? Like, how would you go about it, and what tips would you give?
Well, the most important one is treat the games as a number of games you have to play a day and not as success or like failure. Like if you play, don't be like, I need to win 5 games today. Say, I'll play 4 games. Okay, 4 games. Play 4 games and play them your best. My next suggestion would be to, when you're analyzing your own demos, it's very important you do that because it actually shows how you're performing throughout the challenge, how like if there's a deterioration happening, if you're improving, and it just gives you a good baseline of where you're at. So like the self-review demos are very important. Another important thing is to try and not put much of importance to how your teammates, like are they bad, are they noobs, are they not listening, are they toxic. So trying to put any importance towards how your teammates are. Try to more focus on your own game.
Yeah. No, that's honestly the winner mindset. Like you're not gonna gain 400 elo like in 3 weeks while you're like raging at your teammates. I mean, you might if you're playing in the stack and you guys are like destroying, but you didn't play like all the games in the stack, obviously.
Yeah, towards the end I played only in the stack. In the beginning was only solo, and I think Stacks do help, of course, mentally especially, but it's normal to get tilted at teammates. I'm not saying like it's like never tilt, but I'm just saying notice it, realize that okay, what I'm doing right now doesn't help me win, but what will help me win is playing with the cards I'm dealt. I was
Yeah.
dealt a bad hand, I'll just try to play the bad hand.
Would you say like it's not about like not tilting at all and more like catching yourself when you tilt and then like snapping back to focus?
Yeah, of course. That's a skill because it's impossible to not tilt. You're
Because
human.
for me,
Everyone's
yeah,
human.
I agree. For me also, it's impossible. I will always like some people tilt for 10 seconds, some people tilt for the whole match. I will tilt maybe for 5 seconds or like 3 seconds, and then boom, snap back to like focusing on the crosshair, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
So yeah, so it's like a skill. You have to practice it. All right. So you're right now sitting at 2.6 kilo. You're like obviously playing with the team still, right? Or am I correct? Or
Yes, I'm playing with the team. Yes.
so how is life now after completing the challenge, after getting the implementing all the advice from the improvement camp, the mechanics things? Like obviously you're still grinding, but how does it feel to be now after three? Of course, we also had a break 2 weeks after you finished the challenge, but now you're sitting 2.6 kilo. How does it feel?
Well, it feels great, and it feels good because I can noticeably see the improvement. Like you can take a demo of mine from the past week or two, and watch how I play, and you can see the noticeable improvement compared to like 4 weeks ago. And it's satisfactory to be able to watch back and see like, oh, I've definitely improved. I succeeded in my main goal in the soldier camp was to improve.
Yeah,
And even if I didn't win,
yeah,
even if I didn't win the elo, even if I didn't win the challenge, even if I didn't like gain 400 elo, just knowing that I am way better of a player than I was 4 weeks ago is the biggest win in my
nice man.
opinion, in my book.
Yeah, that's good. So obviously, again, it's really nice to get that elo, but I just wanted to like tell you like what the next steps should be for you. So you should use
Yes.
this kind of a structure still in your game, but now since you understand like how it is to grind, you understand how it is to be consistent. Now you can kind of move around the pieces, right? So maybe someday
Yes.
you can spend more time on mechanics. Someday maybe you're like, holy shit, I was so unfocused. Let me watch 2 of my demos, right? Now, since you understand like the structure, I feel like you can kind of adjust it to what's happening, right? So, for example, you play a
Yes.
team game, best of 3, right? And you guys lose,
Yeah.
and you felt like, okay, I have some gaps in my game. You don't need to watch like one half. You can watch both of the matches, right? For example.
Sure.
Or some
Yes.
days, for example, you're winning and you're feeling like super strong. You don't need to maybe watch a match of yours, but you can maybe spend more time practicing mechanics. Maybe spend an hour on deathmatch or so, right? But would be nice if you still use these pieces like self demo review, practice mechanics practice, a consistent mechanics practice before the matches. Like so some sort of a warm up. I would say 15 minutes deathmatch is great to keep in before the matches. And yeah, and then keep going. So. I also seen you actively on the demo review sessions in the improvement camp, so keep coming to those because now at the 2.6 scale, there's gonna be different challenges, right, and different decisions you might be doing wrong or right, yeah.
What you're suggesting, I actually did implement. For example, the warm up. Now I always warm up, even before official games. I have noted down every exercise that you suggested in the new mechanics training.
Yeah.
And I have put like a few minutes of warm up for each, just to get all my mechanics rounded up. And if I do actually feel that, for example, today my spray feels worse, or I don't remember really the Galil spray, I will warm up and focus more on that, like spend more like 5 minutes on that.
Yeah, that's perfect, man. That's exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So you're doing great. I mean, I don't see why you can't like hit 3K soon. Like, I don't know, month to 3 maybe. You'll probably be there if you keep on this track because you're super serious about it, and I respect that. And finally, just want to ask like, if you had like a friend who's struggling with like gaining elo, maybe stuck in the same elo for a year or like 6 months, or maybe coming back to the game, like would you recommend improvement camp? If you would, then why? If not, then tell also why. Like let me know your thoughts, like for a friend who's struggling.
Yes, I do. Yeah, first of all, I ask him straight up, what are your goals? Do you actually care about CS? If his answer is yes, then he says, yes, I want to go pro, or I want to gain elo, or that, then yes, I would definitely recommend improvement camp. And in fact, throwing shade here, but I did suggest to my teammate to recommend to my AGL the improvement camp because he has very CS:GO mechanics. He would definitely benefit from the new CS2 meta mechanics and new like updated way of playing the game, he would definitely benefit of that. But yeah, if the person was definitely serious about CS and he could afford it financially, it wasn't a big burden on him, then yeah, of course.
Yeah, would you
He
also
should
say that someone could improve like using the mechanics section or other sections without like huge commitment of time? Because if someone is serious and like takes like let's say 30 minutes of implementing, would you say that's like every single day if he does it, it's enough, or would you say he needs
Yeah,
like 10 hours? Doesn't need, right?
I mean, yeah, it depends on what he wants like to achieve. But if he wants to improve, yeah, you can get to like I think possibly like 3K or whatever just by just minimal commitment. But if you want to put it full time, that's a different story. But yeah, if you want to just improve casually, yeah, that's definitely 30 minutes is enough, even less actually.
Yeah.
Just watching it, just knowing it, and just implementing just a bit, it's enough.
Cool, man. Right. Yeah, this is a great conversation. I mean, I love to hear more about the story. Now, like, thanks for coming on. It's like great talking to. Like, obviously, it's a nice conversation because you gained elo. I'm happy. You're happy.
Yeah.
You know, happy coach, happy student.
That's
Like,
that's good.
hopefully, you don't like go down on like some 20 game loss streak and lose it all now.
No, only up from here.
Yeah, we don't need to go. Okay, we don't need to go like up, right? We need to like stabilize and then go up.
Even gradually, just only
yeah,
up from here,
gradually.
even stable.
Hey man, yeah. So thanks for chatting to me. Do you have any final thoughts, final questions, final thoughts, or are you good?
Well, yeah. If you, I think whoever is in the camp can see my post. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the post, I had a big outro message, like a big ending message.
Yes, I saw that.
And it's a bit convoluted. It has like a lot of poems I read, a lot of quotes from it. But the main point is enjoy the journey. Yeah, like you have to, no matter what, even if you're just improving in CS, even if you join to do the challenge, no matter what, you enjoy the journey. The outcome will come, whether it comes or not. Doesn't matter if you enjoy the journey.
Yeah, great words. I mean, I love the fact that you're Greek and you do these philosophical sentences. But yeah, I agree totally. Like, enjoy the game. Just have fun playing the game. Have fun improving at the game. Like, instead of like stressing about losing. You're always gonna get destroyed in some rounds, right?
Of course.
Cool, man. Yeah. So thanks for the chat.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So I'll end the recording now. No, it it was really cool, man. Like, really appreciate all the like.
I appreciate you.
Like, I like the way you structured it. It was like first time in the improvement camp I see like that long of a message. Okay, so I was like, holy shit, you know.
Yeah, I did. I was thinking, did I ever do the demo reviews, because I would go into depth in every round. But I think it benefited me because it forced me to see like what I did good. Even if I lost a round, I would say, okay, I still did this good. Or like, what did I do wrong? Even if I won the round, there's always some mistakes you do. So it does force you to like think the game more analytically. So that's why I put that long. Like,
no, it's good. It's good, man. Like, because you take it seriously, you have like a bunch of time to do this. That's fine. For some people, it's shorter, right?
Yes, and there's no problem with that. Yeah.
Yeah, but the result is great, man. And I hope you keep the structure, keep the best of 3, right? You don't like now like some people go like play 10 games and lose it. Don't do it.
No. I just was waiting for my pre-mates. I think it's honestly better to play with pre-mates. That's why I'm waiting for my pre-mates to be out of vacation, and I'll start grinding with them.
For sure.
Like 3 games.
Yeah. So I'll see you around, man. Thanks for chatting a bit, and see you soon. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
Bye bye.